What is up, guys? This is HeadinPants, and today we are playing as Viktor in the mid lane. And I'm not really sure whether I'm going to be going with my kiting or my damage Viktor, or a combination of the two. But either way, it should be pretty fun. I don't know who I'm up against in the lane. It could be a Soraka, though it's more likely Soraka support, and it could be Jason, it could be Urgot. Vayne is going to be bottom, Trundle jungle, and like I said, the others. Then we've got me in mid, Jax in the jungle, Aatrox up top, and Caitlyn and Morgana in the bottom lane. And I'm going to run over here and throw a ward over on red real quick, and I've got something sticking to my mic. There we go. Not my mic, my mouse. You know, it's that one piece of technology, right? Anywho, we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to be going for the kite build, because that's one that I have the most fun with. That Urgot joke. You're got to be kidding me. Wow. Okay. Anywho. But anyway, yeah, the kiting Viktor build is the one that I have the most fun with at all times. So I'm probably going to be going for that. The major distinction between the two builds that I like is that the damage build is really, really freaking squishy, and the kiting build is kind of tanky and doesn't do as much damage. But also, the kiting build is one set of skills, and the damage one is a different set. I'm gonna pick up my Q first, because that'll be easier for last-hitting creeps with. But anyway, the kiting build, you need to know how to kite, and the pure damage build, you need to be able to stay in the back and burst people. So if you can't do either of those things, it's not going to look too hot for you if you want to play Viktor. But anyway, just going to sit back and try to farm it up. How's the CS looking? I am up against Urgot, and that's going to suck, just because he does so much poke that it's just really obnoxious. He will run out of mana way before me, though, so I'm hoping to use that to my advantage. Of course, there's no guarantee that I will, but I will attempt to. Gonna go ahead and Q there, block some damage, pick up my E next. And if I decide to go kite, oh god, he's leading those so well. That's so annoying. That hurts. But if I decide to go kite, I'll be maxing my Q, and if I decide to go damage, I'll be maxing my E, which is my death ray. And the Q is my power transfer, I believe? Yeah, power transfer. Just gonna walk up here and last hit that creep, and I'm gonna miss it, and I'm gonna have to Q for that one. Gonna pick up my W just for safeties, because if Trundle comes in to gank, I want to have some CC to stop him with. I'll wait until that gets a little bit lower, and then I'm gonna Q it, just to make sure that I get, because I don't want to miss out on the siege minion. It's quite a bit of gold. I'm gonna get that one, and not that one. Looks like Jack's going in, not quite getting the stun off, but he is gonna get the slow with the red buff. And can I? Nope. That's gonna be it. And Jax is gonna take some pretty solid damage from Urgot, but Urgot is going to use a bunch of mana to do it. So now Urgot is basically out of mana, which means that I am pretty much free to poke him, especially when he doesn't have creeps. So gonna go ahead and run over here and throw a ward in there. And then I'm just going to walk up and auto him, if it'll actually let me auto him. There we go. So that'll be a free auto off. At least I think it was free, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking I'm going to go for the kiting build, because it's going to be more obnoxious against their team to have some counter kiting, because we don't really have all that much of it ourselves, but they have a lot of it. So getting a little bit in here would just be really good to help out the team with. Just going to go ahead and Q him real quick for a bunch of damage, and I'm going to walk up and boop. And also, like I said before, I always have the most fun when I'm running the kiting build, so I just really want to do the kiting build. But anyway, just going to hope that he misses that. Yep, he did miss the siege minion, so that's another big advantage for me. Going to go ahead and Q that to make sure I don't miss it, and then I'm going to just sit back. The wave is pushing towards me at the moment, which is good, because I do want to force him to come up close if he wants to get CS. And the more I do that, the more CS he's going to miss out on, because he doesn't know where our jungler is. So, gonna just wait and and boop, come on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just E him real quick, and I am gonna take a lot of damage there, but he is gonna tank a tower shot, which is gonna make it more in my favor than his. And I'm gonna miss that one. That sucks. Gonna pop my potion now, because I am starting to get kind of low, and I don't want to risk dying in the lane to an Urgot, because that would just, you know, plain up suck. Gonna run up and just Q him real quick for a bunch of damage, and I can anytime, pretty much, go in for a kill. But I'm not gonna do it quite yet, because I don't want to risk doing it at a bad moment, when their jungler's here. Okay, how much health do you got? It's got 300. That's... no, it's... all their damage is less. Oh my god, I hadn't realized it was such a big debuff. But yeah, so that's gonna suck. Just gonna auto-attack that, and he is ahead of me in CS, so I will need to get kills in order to be ahead in this lane. Because Urgot is very good at CSing, but Viktor on the whole just isn't. I'm just gonna run up and throw an E on him, not quite land, but I am gonna zone him out of some CS, and if I can make him miss the siege minion, that would be preferable. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to. But he is going to use some mana to do it, so could be a lot worse. Just going to walk straight into that and miss a 2 CS because of the debuff. That really sucks. Just going to shoot that and keep on doing what I've been doing and CS. I am doing a pretty terrible job of CSing on the whole, but it doesn't surprise me that I'm losing in CS whoever. Because like I said, he's an AD mid laner, so he's an AD wherever he is laner. So, or not even laner. I see some people go jungle with him for some reason. I've never really understood why, but I suppose if they see it working, then I guess they see it working. And I suppose it could work, considering that he'll have pretty solid ganks. But, oh boy. And I'm gonna live, and he's gonna tank a bunch of tower shots, and that hurts, but he's gonna use his flash and not get me. Urgot, no flash. I think Jace flashed too, but I'm not positive, so I'm not going to say anything in chat. But anyway, going to go back and pick up my tier, and then boots. And then I'm going to go towards my augment power. Throw that down. It's okay. But anyway, going to head mid. And hopefully... oh, looks like Jax is going in, and he really shouldn't be. Well, he just kind of fed my lane. That's gonna really suck now, because now Urgot's ahead of me, and, I mean, yeah, he doesn't have his ult now, but even so, he's now got both a kill and CS on me, as opposed to just CS, so that's just gonna really suck. I can easily out-trade him in lane, but it's just gonna suck if I want to all-in him later, is what it comes down to, I think. Anywho, and I'm gonna miss that, that sucks. But I am going to try to use my abilities a little bit more because I do have my tier and I need to get it stacking pronto. And the reason that I like tier on Viktor for the kiting build is because it gives you a shield, which is part of what makes the kiting build so powerful. It's the shield that you get from power transfer. So just going to do that, and I'm going to just throw an E there, poke him for a little bit of damage, and then I'm going to walk up and just Q him for some damage. Gonna just dodge that and get hit by that, so that sucks. Gonna throw that down and E. That'll be some good damage off. And I didn't quite come out on top of that trade, but had I dodged his damage over time effect, I might have come out on top. Since I didn't, I didn't. Just gonna throw that down for a bit of damage, and he is using his health potions to heal up, so that's gonna suck for me because I didn't have, I had money, but I didn't pick up potions with it for whatever dumb reason of mine, and I'm gonna eat another one of those, but I'm not gonna die, just gonna get really low, and this is a lot of what sucks about Urgot lanes. He's just really freaking pokey, but now I'm gonna have to just go back. And I'm going to pick up an amp tone for a bit more damage and some health potions. Because he's, like I said, he's really pokey and I don't like that. So, going to heal up on the fountain and head back to base, not to base, to lane. And, hopefully, I can actually do something this time. But yeah, this lane is really starting to suck now. Just because of how much poke Urgot is able to deal to me. So things are not looking too hot in mid. Just gonna Q there and auto attack that. Then I'm gonna back off so that I don't get hit by his Acid Hunter. And boop, there's a bit of damage. Not a lot, but some damage nevertheless. Then I'm gonna run up and auto attack that and walk up and not Q him. That sucks. I should have dodged that Acid Hunter, but I didn't because I'm a complete noob. Then I'm just gonna run up and Q him. That'll be some good damage off, and he's just going to wail on me. So that sucks. And goddamn, I really hate that. I really, really hate that. That hurts like hell. I need to not harass him from now on, because he's just gonna hit me with his corrosive thingamajig and wail on me, and that'll really just suck. So, just gonna try to avoid that. He did pick up a tier as well. Oh god, he hit me with that. Fuck. He could dive me right now. And he did miss that, so that's good at least. And, ooh, Q there. And pop my last potion. I'm out of potions now, and I do have heal, but it's not looking too hot. Yep, I kind of figured you would do that. Okay, just gonna run over and... What? God damn, that hitbox. Just gonna Q him, and... Oh god, this is bad. I'm gonna have to just wail on him, and I'm gonna die. That just sucks. I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but if I were to guess, I would say that Urgot is a counter to a lot of mid laners, just because of the fact that, first of all, he builds AD, so magic resist doesn't help against him. So Chalice, for example, won't do you much good except for the mana regen. Second of all, he's got to suppress, and third of all, if he's attacking you while he has his shield on, he's got a perma-slow, which is incredibly crippling for you, because it means you can't escape his poke. You have to either straight up fight him and lose, or you have to find a way to get out. And most mid laners don't have a way to get out, so it just makes it really, really hard to deal with. But anyway, I'm gonna run over here and throw a ward in there and just try to farm. I've already fed one kill to Urgot, and I don't want to do another one. But I'm also going to try to push this under his tower so that he can miss CS. I'm going to Q there and auto attack that, and auto it again, and hopefully this will make him miss CS. He's going to miss a few, but not a lot. And what did he get? Oh god, he's working towards the last whisper already. That's going to be really freaking scary later. I'm just going to E there to make sure I get that, and get a little bit of damage on him in the process, and avoid getting hit by an Acid Hunter. And really, I'm just gonna pray to the gods that I don't get killed again. And I really need to not get tower dove too, because Urgot can easily tower dive people once he's got his ultimate, especially once he's got his second level ultimate, which he will get very, very shortly at level 11. So just gonna run up and Q that to make sure I can get it. And then I'll just E there, auto attack, and oh shit, I missed that. This sucks. But anyway, just gonna farm these, and a Q, and I'm actually just gonna silence him there, and come on, there we go, that'll be a bit of damage on him, but still, that was not too hot. I popped my ult. I mean, it's worth his flash, but even so, that means that I don't have it for later, which is gonna really suck, and he's gonna slow me there with the Acid Hunter. But really, things are just not looking good here in mid, and how that still hit me? God, that hitbox is broken, I swear. And it looks like Jax is going in really hard here. I'm just gonna Q that and E him real quick for a bit of damage, and not quite get hit by the second Acid Hunter there. And god damn it, Jax, will you not take my CS? Fine, I'll back. And Jax is just gonna eat the Acid Hunters because you can't dodge them. They're a spell, not a thingamajig. But anyway, I'm going to pick up my Augment Power and start working towards my Riley's Crystal Scepter, which is the core item of this build. Kiting is the entirety of what this build is about, like I've stated before, and again and again and again. So, but Riley's Crystal Scepter is really, really good on Viktor when you're trying to kite, simply because of the slow that it brings. And for single target spells, it's bigger. And your Q is a single target spell, and it's the primary tool that you're going to be using for kiting anyway. So it just works out really well. I'm just going to Q that and auto attack there. Pick up my E, another point in my E, and I throw down my laser, throw down my gravity field, and that'll be a good trade for me. And now you're just going to walk in and take some CS. What a dick. Oh, can we? Oh, hey, we got him. I didn't think that would kill him. Oh, looks like there's a Vayne. Okay, just gonna throw that down. Gonna Q and wait for it. E, ult, and come on. Oh, hell no. Come back here. You're dead. Come on, fight me. Fight me IRL. Come on. I throw that down. That'll be a big enough slow, maybe? No, not quite, but I'm gonna get the E off on it for a bit of damage first. My tier is not quite 300 stacks, but it's getting there. I'm just going to run up and try to get a Q off on her. Force her to miss as much CS as I can. Because I don't want her to get cash. I mean, she's a support, but even so, any cash that you can deny the enemy team is good. At least if it's not at a cost that's bigger to yourself. And it looks like... I don't know why they're pinging me. I already killed Vayne, and Soraka isn't here anymore, so I don't know why they're worried about me, but whatever. Now that I'm at the same score that Urgot is, minus the CS, of course, things are looking a lot better than they were. It looks like Caitlyn and Morgana are here for some reason. I don't know why, but, you know, whatever, right? Just gonna auto-attack that. Try to sustain up using my Doran's Ring and my, and just my plain mana regen, and hope all the skill shots being dodged. Okay, just gonna avoid that one. Auto attack that, and just barely avoid getting hit by the Acid Hunter. I could have been obnoxious and eaten the Acid Hunter just to make sure that he didn't get the CS, but it's not worth taking the damage, and I'm gonna miss that. That sucks. I thought I would. Oh god, my phone's ringing. My phone is ringing. Shut up, phone. God. I need to get in the habit of turning off my phone whenever I record, because I swear, a lot of the time, something on my phone will go off when I'm recording, and it always pisses me off. I'm just going to go ahead and Q him there for a bit of damage, and for the shield. And then I'm just going to run up and throw my laser at him. Gonna auto-attack. Come on. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to throw down my gravity field, maybe? Okay, Jack's going in. He is going to get the stun. Can I... Okay, I'll just barely get him with the tip of that. Gonna Q there. And okay. Well, I'm gonna throw down my gravity field and go back. Just throwing that down for the extra tier stack. And let's find out what the hell is going on my phone. And then I will turn it off. Oh, it's my mom. Who else calls me? Pretty much no one. I is lonelies. Except that I'm not. But anyway, just gonna throw down my 2 spells that I can without wasting an enormous cooldown for the tier stacks, bringing me up to 360, almost half stacked now. I'm gonna ping that he's missing. Is he mid? Yeah, no, not mid. Dragon. He's a dragon. So I'm gonna have to run down here. They do not have smite with them, but they're still gonna get that before we can get there. So we need to respond somehow. They did take a bunch of damage from it, but even so, I'm just gonna run back. Looks like Rock is getting caught out. I'm actually just going to try to... Is this warded? I feel like it's warded. Okay, just gonna Q him there. Gonna throw my E down for a bit more damage, and I'm actually gonna throw down my gravity field to no avail. Gonna ult, and there goes his flash. And the Caitlyn ult will not take his life, but the Jax jump will. Gonna just Q. What? Why didn't my laser hit the siege minion? You know, whatever. Gonna Q it, and now we can take this tower. So, just gonna tank a shot there for no reason because I'm a dumbass. And then I'm just gonna run up and E there, just to push the lane a little bit. And how's Vayne's health? 1,300, roughly. So I can't quite burst her, but I can get her to pretty low health without too much trouble, which is going to be a lot of what I'm going to be aiming to do in a fight. It's going to throw down my gravity field there. just to avoid, oh boy. That is not the good. Gonna throw down my laser, and can I get in here quickly enough to help out? Looks like Jack's getting exhausted. Can I get on the support at least? Yep, there's that. And then I can E, and throw down the gravity field for a little bit of a slow, and boop. And I'm actually going to just run over here and heal E, Q, and shit, I should have saved the Q for Soraka. But still, I picked up Jace before I died. Not worth it because they got a bunch of assists, but I was trying to save Jax, and though I couldn't, I still made sure that we got something to avenge his death to some extent. But anyway, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Pink Ward, and then I'm going to pick up an Amp Tome towards my Void Staff. And the reason I go Void Staff when I'm playing the Kite Victor is because you don't have a lot of damage to do with each attack, like each spell. So if the enemy has any magic resist, you're basically useless unless you get a Void Staff. So you pretty much need the Void Staff in order to still do damage. Sort of the same way that you would get a Last Whisper on someone like Urgot if you built them straight tanky after that. But anyway, I'm going to run over here and throw a pink on his red so that nobody tries to steal it. So, boop. There we go. Then I'm going to run over here and throw my trinket right there. That should give us a little bit more vision of the map. Looks like Trundle's up top, wailing on Aatrox, and that's not good for us. I'm going to run over here and do a bunch of damage to him. Throw that down. I do have my rallies now, so I can slow him all day. Gonna ult, and I'm going to keep going. Gonna Q for the slow, and then I'm going to E. And can I get some more? Q. And come on. Can I throw down my not my minefield, my thingamajig. I'm going to E there and Q. And auto attack. That will be a double kill for Caitlyn. Very, very good. And now we can push down mid and take another tower. So I'm going to head mid and try to push the lane so that we can get up to the tower, because 3 of them are down, so we are in a very, very good position to take out that tower. Just going to E there, Q, and just auto attack the creeps a few times while my spells are down. And a boop, pink, there we go. That should do it. And I'm up to 104 CS, which is granted not good, but considering how many fights have been breaking out, it's actually not that terrible on the whole. Just gonna wail on these. And now, let's just keep pushing it a little bit. Looks like there's a bit of a skirmish breaking out up top. And hello, Vayne! And I'm just gonna avoid her for the most part. Gonna Q her, and oh, thanks, Vayne. Thank you. Gonna E her, Q her, and just keep kiting her like this. And that will keep me alive, just barely. Gonna throw down that, and can I get the E off? Q. And that will keep me alive and take the kill on Soraka. Looks like Jack's getting wailed on by them, and that's not good. And it looks like I'm getting some frames drops there. And gonna E, and that will slow down Vayne. Gonna throw down the gravity field. Gonna Q him for the shield. And that will keep me alive. I am out of mana now, though, so I will have to pretty much just walk away if I want to live at all. So I'm just gonna walk away. Because there's quite literally no way for me to fight them and live, because I don't have mana. So I'm gonna Q there, get the slow off, but it's not gonna be in time. But that will keep them distracted long enough for my team to arrive and start to actually do things, and hopefully that'll be enough. So anyway, I'm going to pick up my Amplifying Tome. No, actually, screw that. I'm going to pick up my Fur Aura Boots right now. That'll make me a lot easier to kite with. And it looks like Aatrox is getting wailed on, and the Ignite will not quite take his life. And Jax going in hard is going to pick up the Jace, and there's no way that a Trundle is going to be able to duel him. So good job to Jax picking up those 2 kills, putting him quite a bit further forward. I don't know, further forward. I don't know what I was trying to say, but whatever. I don't know why he went for the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. I would have gone Feral Flare, but no, whatever. Looks like Jax is going to be in a bit of a pickle here with Vayne and Urgot on his tail, so I'm going to run in here, and oh, he's trying to juke him. Is it gonna succeed? I don't think it will, but I'm gonna try to help him out, and it won't quite be enough. I did try, but it was nowhere near enough. There was just too much damage coming out on him. Gonna not QE there, and auto attack Soraka since she silenced me. Then I'm gonna run up and oh god, this is bad. I'm gonna have to just no please, no please, no please. I'm out. I can't. Goddamn the CC. The CC is real. That's pretty much all of it. Anywho, but now that I've got my 4-hour boots, I'm going to need to start working towards my my Archangel staff and my Void staff. How many stacks do I have here? I feel like the Void staff is going to be more beneficial then. Well, no, screw it. They don't have much magic resist yet. That means that the Archangels is going to be better. And it looks like there's a lot of minions pushing down bottom lane towards us, so someone's going to have to go deal with those. It looks like Caitlyn's on her way to do that. But hopefully that same fight won't occur again. When Urgot suppressed me, that pretty much spelled my doom right there. For whatever reason, I kind of forgot he was Urgot. I forgot he was Urgot. I swear that you could make a rap out of this. Anyway, but because I forgot he was Urgot, I didn't take into account the fact that he could suppress me. And it was really dumb of me. Just going to throw that down with a slow, and that will be Jax's life. The stun coming out from my gravity field, not going to be enough to save any lives. Just going to throw that out, do some damage to Soraka, and then I'm going to come over here and Q him. That'll slow him down. The Piltover Peacemaker Nailing Vein, going to throw down the gravity field, and I guess there's no one there, never mind. And it looks like Aatrox is in some trouble, up against 5 of their teammates. That's not good. Gonna E there for a bunch of damage. Gonna Q Vayne. Nope, I'm gonna Q someone else. Gonna Q Trundle. Gonna throw down the gravity field, and my ult will be up in just a few seconds. Gonna E there. Gonna Q. Oh, nice. They are gonna pick up that kill. I'm just gonna run up and Q him, and that'll be some good damage. And Caitlyn's just eating that, so I'm gonna just kill him straight up. Gonna throw down the what's it? Gonna flash and throw down that, and then I can Q him. Oh, I don't even have to Q him. My ult will finish him off for the kill, putting me up to 6, 4, and 4. And you just got found, bitch. You just got found. I'm gonna throw a ward over the wall and E. Come on. Not quite gonna land. We need to not chase this, so I'm just gonna head over to mid lane and start pushing some more. We are ahead in kills and towers, but our team fights are kind of uncoordinated, so that might be the doom of us later, but hopefully we can win before it becomes an issue. So I'm gonna ping for our team to group up and start pushing this down. Cue the siege minion so that I can make sure I get it, and then we can just push this down. They are all up again, but on the whole, I feel that we have better poke, so I'm not too worried. Actually, I stand corrected. They have Urgot. Gonna throw down the gravity field. Gonna E her, Q her, and okay. Guess the kiting wasn't real enough, and Jax wasn't here either, so that makes it a bit harder. Gonna E there for a bit of damage, and that's that. Since I've got my max E now, I'm doing a lot more damage. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna Q someone. I guess I didn't go off in time, but the stun is going to land on him. Gonna Q Vayne. Gonna E them all for the slow, and yeah, I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm getting out of that. And this is why we need to have everybody together. This is why we group. Anywho, I'm gonna pick up my my blasting wand, and next back I should be able to pick I hate unicorns. I should be able to pick up my Archangel staff, and actually by then it'll be a Seraph's Embrace, so I'll have that shield, and that'll be really nice. All that damage came from me. Someone's full of it. But anyway, just gonna ooh, juicy farm, juicy farm, juicy farm. And come, no, Aatrox, please, Aatrox, please. No, I want it. I want it. Yeah. I'm gonna take some of it at least, because I'm a dick. Oops. Okay. Anyway, just gonna run in here. I'm actually gonna throw a ward down there, and they took the pink. Oh, there's an Urgot. Gonna E him real quick for a bit of damage, and that will do quite a bit of damage to him. And it looks like Jax is gonna take a Acid Hunter to the face. Sorry, an Acid Hunter to the face. Must practice my English skills, and I'm just gonna auto attack him over the wall just to be a dick. I ate an Acid Hunter for it, but that one was more about making a message than anything else. And it looks like he is trying to catch that out. Gonna E there for a bit of damage, and can I get a Q off on someone? I'm gonna Q Jace for quite a bit of damage, and they are going to hit Urgot with the binding, so that'll be good. Gonna not get hit by that. I'm actually surprised. But, oh, this could be bad. This could also be really good. I'm gonna silence Soraka, so she's not gonna be able to do... What the hell? Why was she still able to do that? Whatever. I'm gonna heal so that I can move a bit faster. And, oh god, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh god. I don't know what I was thinking there, and it looks like my team just kind of abandoned Aatrox there. And Aatrox is gonna pick up the kill on Jace before he goes down. But still, 3 for 2 is not worth it. Sorry, 4 for 2 is not worth it. And that should turn into a Saracen Embrace the next time I use a spell. Yeah, that is pretty OP. But yeah, that's an ace. So they could actually win straight here. And hey, look, I'm 666. I must be Satan. I must be Satan. But yeah, this isn't looking too hot. Nobody on their team has TP, but that's not going to matter very much. And I'm just going to run in here, and can I get the Q off? Come on, let me get a Q off on someone. There we go, and oh god. Minions, please. Okay, I got her at least, and Jax can 1v1 Trundle no problem, so that was definitely worth my death. And I could have popped my Saracen Embrace, I suddenly realized, so I didn't necessarily have to die there, but... You know, it's a bit late now. You live and learn. Sorry, I'm tired. I had to get up at, like, at 3:30, because we had to leave at 4 to bring my dad to the airport, and I had to drive the car back. So, yeah, that was something. But anyway, like I was saying, things aren't looking so hot. Now that we've got an inhib down, we're pretty crippled. And it looks like... Wow. Okay, no, back off. You got some flashes. You got flashes. That was worth. So back off. But I'm gonna head down here and prevent the super minions from pushing too much. Super minions are really freaking tanky, but they don't got shit. Excuse me. They don't got shit on burst. So the amount of damage that I can do to them is still pretty hefty. Just gonna E there, and okay, it was a pointless E, but whatever. I do have my Saracen Embrace, so there's no point in spamming my spells. I'm gonna run over here and... Oh, hey, I'm a Leprechaun. 777. I is Leprechaun. I am a Leprechaun! Oh yeah! Leprechaun. See the Leprechaun dance. Oh yeah. Okay, anywho. Yeah, I'm just crazy. This is what happens when I'm tired. And they could easily be at Baron. So we need to check that. I don't have any wards. But we need to make sure that we get some wards on it. Okay, good. Back off. That is what we needed to know. We needed to make sure that they weren't there. It looks like Vayne and Jax brawling there. And Jace comes in, and either way, Jax was not going to live through that. But I'm going to throw down my E right there, and I don't think I hit anyone, but I'm going to try, and this is warded, this is warded, this is warded, this is warded, don't. Alright, the stun is going to save our lives. Going to throw my E there also, just in case they keep chasing. It doesn't look like they did, and it looks like Caitlyn's getting ulted, so that could potentially be game right there. I'm going to throw down my ultimate right there. Going to move it towards her as much as I can. Going to throw that down. And that'll zone them off of Morgana at least. Things are not looking so hot. I need to run in here and try to get Vayne lower, but I'm just not bursty enough with this build to straight up kill a Vayne. And then on top of that, she has lifesteal and does shit tons of damage. So, it's a problem. Just gonna run over here and throw down the E for a bit of damage. Gonna Q the somebody. Nope, 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 please. Okay, come on. Shit, this is bad. And it looks like Jax is going in ham. And I throw down that and Q. And that will clean up Rocket. And I'm going to run over here, flash heal. And it's not going to be quite enough, is it? But I'm going to try anyway. There we go, getting that off. And I'm going to Q Trundle. That will slow him down, and the binding will come out. And I throw down my gravity field. And can I... Oh, avoiding that. And it looks like he's tanking tower shots. Can I get him? There we go. Gonna Q the Trundle for the slow, and that'll keep him off Caitlyn a little bit. And then I'm gonna just run over here, Q, and throw that down. Gonna throw down the gravity field. That will be enough for me to catch up with that. And then I can Q him again for the kill in a moment, hopefully. Oh, come on. Yep, there's the slow again. Come on. Come on. Shit. Yeah, we're not gonna catch him. No, back off. No, no, don't chase. Don't chase. There's no need to chase. Anyway, just gonna clear that out. That was a very good fight for us on the whole. I was not expecting it to come on out. Dude. Wow. How aggressive. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna pick up my Void Staff now, and then I'm gonna be going for GA for that extra life, plus the tankiness, because Viktor is squishy as fuck, even with the Rylai's. And the Seraph's Embrace. He's just not a tanky champion. He's a mage. So, you kinda gotta make do. But hopefully we should be able to come out on top. Don't know what's going on right now. I don't know where they are. But, you know, whatever. Just gonna prevent the super minions from taking our base. And that'll be that. Gonna E there towards myself somehow. I don't know why, but, you know, whatever. Just gonna walk over here and... Nope, not gonna... I can't quite Q it over the wall. And we need to catch Vayne while she's separated. So I'm going to head this way. And hopefully we'll be able to clean her up. She is... Oh, she's not quite alone anymore. But I'm gonna run over here and hopefully... Okay. Boom! There we go. Gonna Q her, throw down the... not the minefield. God, I keep calling it the minefield. The gravity field. And she is gonna blow her exhaust on me. So, very, very successful for me. Picking up an exhaust and a kill on Vayne. So while she and Trundle are down, we can make stuff happen. It looks like Jack's going in. They are gonna clean up the Urgot, most likely. Maybe not. I need to run in here as fast as I can. Gotta throw down my gravity field. Gonna E and Q. That will do some damage. And the auto attack will pick up the kill. And gonna E there. And can I get the Q off? Gonna Q her. And then I'm gonna throw down the gravity field because I'm squished and super minions are chasing me. So I'm gonna shoot that and miss one of them, two of them completely because I'm a complete scrub. I'm actually gonna walk straight up to the super minion so that it tries to hit me instead. But anyway. Wow, very funny. Okay. I'm just gonna keep auto-attacking the super minion. Then I'm gonna E and Q, and that will clear those out, and then I'm gonna back, because I'm squishy as fuck, and I need to heal up. Plus, I've got some money for my GA. And I don't have enough for the entire thing yet, but I'm gonna go for the magic resist first, because my magic resist is poo. It is absolute poo. So, anywho, just gonna head down and hopefully when the inhib respawns we'll be fine. It's entirely possible that they're doing Baron right now, so we do need to check that. And I'm actually just gonna throw my E in there. Looks like there's no one in there. And oh, gonna just throw that down to zone them out a little bit. Yep, looks like they're just grouping mid, so we should sit in this bush. Okay, maybe we should. Gonna throw down that, and it is gonna nail Vayne. And we can take out Vayne right now, so that'll be good. I'm just gonna sit in this bush, gonna E, throw that down, and ult right away. Oh, silencing his ultimate. So that will be a very, very spectacular ultimate from me, if I do say so myself. And I did. And then I'm gonna head over here because Trundle is trying to take not the inhibitor, the Nexus. We don't exactly want that now, do we? Gonna throw that down, and then Yep, that's gonna be a kill for Caitlyn. And I'm actually starting to do kind of well now, so that's good. I'm gonna queue that, and how much money do I need? I need 2030G to get my Guardian Angel, and that will be a very big buff to me. And it looks like somebody's TPing top. Morgana TPing top. Okay, whatever. While 3 of them are down, we could Baron. Because one of them is their jungler. So I don't know why we're doing that, but we could get a free Baron off of this. And that's nothing to scoff at. Baron is 300 gold for everyone on the team, and that's pretty sizable. Let's see here, what's my CDR? Not enough, but whatever. Just gonna clear this out, and this will be 1500 G for our team in total, plus the Baron buff itself. So very, very good, and we need to head back immediately because we've got super minions to deal with, and it looks like we're fighting instead, which is not ideal. But I'm gonna head in from the back, throw that down on Vayne, and I'm not gonna be able to save Caitlyn's life, but I am going to be able to clean her up pretty quickly. 2 for 1, but we need to go back and save from the super minions because there are a lot of them, and if we just leave them to do what they're doing right now, we're gonna lose this game straight up. So I'm gonna head out there as fast as I can and try to clean them up. Q, throw down the gravity field so that I can stun the super minions for a moment, just to stall for a little bit more time. And I'm gonna E and Q, because I am going to be tanking this one in a moment. I want to take as little damage as I can. And I'm gonna E, there we go. I'm gonna throw down the gravity field again. We did get the Baron buff, and we did pick up a 2 for 1 exchange, but one of the consequences was that the super minions got to wail on our Nexus for free. And Aatrox, you should not be pushing top alone right now. Not when we've got an inhib down. Because some of us have to stay back and defend the base, and they're free to kill you. So, I think it's entirely possible that we can win this game, but we also have to take into account the fact that they've got a pretty hefty team for late, and they also have our inhib down and both of our Nexus turrets down. So we're just not in a position to fight them. Not if we can avoid it. So I'm going to just throw down that and the gravity field, and that will keep him from coming in on us. And I'm going to run up and just kind of Q-Rocket contemptuously for the slow and for the damage, of course. And that will be a lot of damage off on them. Going to throw down the field, and looks like the Frost Queen's Claim coming out. Gonna just run here. Gonna throw down the ultimate right on top of Vayne, pretty much instantly cleaning her up. That will take care of her very quickly. And is my team going to be able to clean it up with a dead Vayne? They might be able to, but I don't think so, because it doesn't look like Caitlyn's doing enough damage, and the ultimate from Caitlyn coming out not going to keep her alive. But we'll drop them very low, and Aatrox and Morgana should be able to clean this up now. So that'll keep the Nexus alive. So for now, we're in the clear. Anyway, gonna just pick up my my Guardian Angel, and then let's see here. How much does no 1570? And that's yeah, I can afford it. Okay, I'm gonna sell those and pick up Home Guard instead, because obviously we need to defend the base. Excuse me. And next I'll be picking up my trinket and my potions, and then I will be full build. And once that happens, I might actually be able to start doing things. Who knows? Let's see, they don't really have any... Okay, they've got 2 Spirit Visages, and that's about it. They don't really have all that much magic resist, but... Well, I don't know. I might consider swapping the Void Staff for Rellos, just because they've got so much healing on their team. And honestly, how much is it? Yeah, 55 magic resist ain't that much. It's really not. It works out to, what, 85 magic resist? And then whatever you have in runes and masteries, so it's not actually that much. So I might end up swapping that out. It costs 2,200, and that's 1,600. Yeah, I can't quite afford to do that yet, but I think I will do that as soon as I am able. And I am really thirsty. And no wonder, this game's been 45 minutes already and no one's won yet. So I've been talking for a while now. My mouth is just kinda... But anyway, just going to keep doing what I've been doing, and hopefully we'll be able to come out on top and win game. So anyway, just gonna wail on these jungle creeps to heal up a little bit. And it looks like there's a fight breaking out. Gonna E those, auto attack real quick. And then I'm gonna... this is not a good fight. This is not a good fight. Jax, 2 ham. I'm gonna throw that down, and actually, this might actually not be that bad after all. Gonna Q... Oh! That should not quite be a kill on her, but still. 1 for 0. Picking up Soraka and dropping it. Oh, Urgot's gonna die too. Probably. I'm gonna run down here, gonna throw that in there, gonna E, and there she is. That's 3 for 0. Let's go get Trundle, and then we can push for the win. Trundle is gonna try to take the Nexus while we only have an inhibitor to defend it. But I think we'll be able to stop him, because, among other things, home guards. Am I right? So I'm just going to run in here, and I throw down the gravity field, and just wail on him as fast as I can. The stun will drop him off of the inhibitor briefly, and will it be enough to save the inhibitor? Yes, it will. Excellent. And I'm just going to run back and... recording. And sell my Void Staff to pick up my Lolrello Nomicon, and then I'm going to actually get my trinket this time. But now that I've got the Lolrellos, Vayne, Soraka, and Trundle aren't going to be as much of an issue. God. This is really awkward, but I'm actually not going to be doing much until really late tonight, and I might not even do that because I've got, well, like I've got a dinner date with my mom. So, and it looks like he went to Hamtaro. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on tonight. And plus, I mean, I told you why I'm so tired already. So I'm just really tired, and I need to go to bed early, or else I'm not gonna survive work tomorrow. So it kind of sums it up, doesn't it? But anyway, just gonna do the best I can to peel for Caitlyn. Looks like she's taking some damage from Jace there, and let's just stay back. How fit is she? Not very, but she is full build, so that counts for something. Just gonna throw down my E, not quite nail him with it, but we should go get Vayne because she's all by herself right now. And circle jerking base. How polite. But we have to deal with these minions, and if Vayne... Oh, we gotta defend the inhibitor. Like, now. And gonna throw that down, gonna E, and wait for it. I really need to get a really big ultimate off for it to be worthwhile. So I'm gonna have to play this really carefully. But we are keeping the inhibitor from taking damage, so that's something. Gonna go back to base real quick. And pick up the rest of my trinket, and then I can just home guard back in as soon as the home guard's proc. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. Go ham. Go ham. Alright. And I'm gonna throw that down. Gonna E. And oh my god, they're tanky. I hadn't realized how tanky they are, but they really are. Oh god. Shut up, phone. That's another thing. My phone has this weird habit where it doesn't tell me that it has a voicemail until like an hour after I get the call. It's really annoying. But anyway, just going to try to keep poking them down. And since I've got my Seraph Staff, I do have quite a bit of mana sustain. And I'm going to run over here and deal with Vayne while they're handling mid. Just going to Q that. And actually, we need to be here. Vayne is less important right now. We need to keep that inhibitor alive. Gonna throw down the gravity field. You know, it ends in yield and it has another syllable. So just gonna run over here, gonna Q that, and I'm actually gonna have to flash if it lets. Why can't I flash? Whatever. Gonna just E there, Q. Gonna throw down the gravity field again, right there. I'm actually just going to heal to help out most of the team. Gonna Q Urgot. Oh my god, that'll be a double kill for me. And can I? Triple kill. Come on, let's go. Oh, Vayne! Vayne! That's where she went. I was wondering where she went. Okay. I'm just gonna throw down the gravity field as soon as I can get a good shot. She's going for the Nexus, or the... Okay, I'm gonna just... Come on. Hell no! She ain't gonna live through that. That'll be a kill for Aatrox. Whoa. That fail backdoor was just so utterly failed. But she did get the inhibitor, which does prevent us, more or less, from actually taking anything. We can push, but we can't take a tower, most likely. So that's gonna suck, but I'm gonna do the best I can to keep pushing it. Throw that down. And I'm actually gonna try to proxy a little bit while our minions are back there, because if I can, that would make it a lot easier for us to push this down. So, it's gonna either gonna throw down the gravity field to stun them, because I don't want that super minion to do damage to ours. And now, let's see if we can take down this inhibitor turret real quick. I'm gonna tank a few shots for no particular reason, and throw down the gravity field, and that will be the inhibitor turret for us. But it is entirely possible that someone's gonna try to backdoor it. Now that we've gotten that, we need to back off immediately. Because we don't really have the resources to actually take anything more right now. So, I'm just going to throw down the gravity field to delay anyone who's trying to come after us. Throw down a ward over here on Baron, and then I can back. Damn, this game is really long. But throwing that down, and... Oh, Aatrox is caught. That's not good. Gonna throw that down. Gonna E him, and... that will cancel his ultimate, so that's good. Gonna throw my ultimate down, and gonna pop my shield, maybe? Gonna pop my shield, EQ. Will it be enough to save me? It will be enough to just barely save me. The shield, and the stuns, and the slows, saving my life very hardcore. Just gonna... no. I'm just gonna throw that down and keep running. They can Baron off this, and we can't stop them. So this could quite easily be game. I'm just going to walk the rest of the way back to base, because if I try to do anything else, I'm probably just going to get killed. Because Trundle is a speedy motherfucker, and I don't want to deal with that. So, anyway, now that I'm back, I'm going to refresh my potions, and prepare to destroy things. But since they got Baron, this could be game right here. That's basically what it comes down to. Looks like Morgana is the only one who hasn't really died consistently this game. Oh my god, my wrist is now suddenly hurting. Uh-oh, carpal tunnel. Oh well, whatever. Just gonna wail on the minions and try to avoid letting them push down. It looks like Trundle's bot lane, so... gonna run over here and just throw an E to be obnoxious, and keep him from pushing it so fast. And I'm actually going to throw down that and be obnoxious with my my Death Ray. I'm going to Q him, auto attack him, and that'll be that. I'm going to E, and that'll clear those out. Even with only 500 AP, I am doing pretty solid amounts of damage. And it looks like Caitlyn got an Oracle's Lunch, which is kind of interesting, but I'm just going to run over here. I'm going to throw my ult, not quite nail what's-her-face, but I am going to be able to clean up Soraka with that. And since she's down, gotta Q her, Q him, whatever, and throw down the gravity field, and then I can run up, do that, heal for the movement speed, throw the E and Q, and that will be a kill. And somebody's gonna have to defend that. But we can take the Nexus turrets now if they can defend that properly. So I'm going to be counting on somebody to do that while I run for this. Because we really do need to push down for the win while 3 of them are down. That is our only good option at the moment. So I'm just going to wait for minions. Going to E there. And Q. And we should be able to clean this up. Going to E. And I'm going to tank some tower shots, but that's fine. Just going to take this out. Only Trundle is up, so if we can take this out, we might actually win this. If they can prevent him from backing. Oh my god, we're going to win this! Holy shit, we will win this. GG. Gonna pop my shield and a ward on the ground. And that will be the game, a successful game as Viktor in the mid lane. Whew, that game was quite a struggle. I'm amazed that we actually managed to pull that one out of the bag. But Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys will see me next time. Peace out.